ALS, better known as Lou Gehrig's disease, is a neuromuscular disease. The brain stops sending signals to the muscles, so the muscles stop moving, and basically you become paralyzed. The progression of Pete's disease has been pretty scary, just because you always read about the disease, 2 to 5 years, lifetime span. We're going into year 2 now, and I'd say that now that we're in year 2, it's scary to look back where we were on year 1, in terms of we just had our 3rd annual BC Strikeout ALS game down at BC, and Pete, first year, was walking around waving his hand to the crowd. Last year he was in a wheelchair that I pushed, and this year he's in a motorized wheelchair with a feeding tube. So it's very scary. It's a scary disease, and it's scary to see how the disease has progressed year after year.
Hello everybody. How is the freight train feeling tonight? I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart for being here and for your constant support. I want to thank my beautiful wife Julie for putting up with me and allowing me to plan a night of drinking with my friends. To the Pints for Pete committee, I thank you for making this night happen. To my family, I thank you for putting up with me as well. Freight train, you guys fucking rock. I love you all. Thank you, Cleveland.
So the Tobii Eye Gazer is just an absolute blessing. Technology just is really helping out with us. Pete's on the Tobii right now, doing the internet thing, and it's great because it gives me and my dad a chance to just do some things around the house and whatnot. Yes, Pete used it at the Pints for Pete event the other night. He got it mounted to his chair, and that was the first time that he had used it outside of the house, and it was a major success. He had the Bruins game on his laptop right in front of his face, so he could watch that. He also spoke on stage using it. There is a communication software that is connected to Tobii, and because his speech is declining pretty good, and he can't speak the way he once did, so he's going to start using that a little more with the chair mount, and especially when we go to big events like Pints for Pete or the Strikeout ALS game. So the feeding tube is definitely helping out get Pete a ton of calories. He's supposed to get like 2,500 calories in a day, so that's about 7 cans, I think. They're just like, imagine like a Boost or an Inshore. They're very similar to that, with just more protein, more fiber, just all around more calories and whatnot. So 7 of those equals about 2,400, I think, calories. It's really important for Pete to get a lot of calories because there have been some studies that show high caloric intake does slow the progression of the disease. But in terms of the feeding tube, I think we're doing it okay. We haven't had any major problems just yet. It was kind of, in the beginning, it was kind of learning on the go as we learned from our mistakes with the feeding tube, and I think we've got it clogged a couple of times, but actually the best remedy for that is Coca-Cola, so that's pretty good. Wakes Pete up a little bit. Yeah, so 7 cans a day, and actually Coca-Cola is the best cleaning solution for the feeding tube. Yeah, but I think we're doing okay with it, and he's still eating, which is great. So we supplement some real food so we can get a taste with some real food in my mom's home cooking, which is always great. So the best way to help out is to go to PeteFrates.com. Or you can follow him on Twitter at PeteFrates3. And those are 2 of the best ways. We're just really looking to raise awareness and really just get rid of this disease and end it for all, because it's a horrible, horrible disease, and I know that we're looking forward to Pete getting better. So.